Okay, so for the last couple of questions, we're going to look at word problems for inequalities. So suppose your class is raising money for the Red Cross. You make $5 on each basket of fruit and $3 on each basket of cheese that you sell. So I know that I'm going to have $5 for a basket of fruit, and then I'm going to have $3 for a basket of or box of cheese. How many items of each type must you sell to raise more than $150? So that's a greater than $150. Your goal is to sell at least 20 items. At least 20 means that I can sell more than or equal to 20. And that means I want the number of fruit baskets plus the number of cheese boxes to be more than 20. So I say graph the inequality using Desmos. So Desmos allows you to type in those inequalities as is. Instead of F and C though, I think I have to use X and Y. So I'm going to say 5X plus 3Y, and that's greater than 150, I believe. Yep. And then X plus Y is greater than or equal to. In order to get the greater than or equal to, I'm going to move this down. You use this little keyboard up button, and then you can get the greater than or equal to, and I want it to be more than 20. Notice how I can't see my window here. Oh, if I start to shift, I can. So if I divide by 5, 30, and divide by 3, 50. So I'm going to change my viewing window to go from, I'm only concerned with, it's not what I wanted to do, sorry, to go from 0 to 50. And then also on my y-axis, I want to go from 0 to 50. And then that allows me to see, let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. So I can kind of see what the region of the intersection is. So I have this light blue, if we take a look. If I turn off this graph, that's the blue line. And if I turn off the blue line, the red line is the solution. If I turn on both, it's this purplish color. So I should have a red and a blue mixed purple. So anything in the purple is the solution set. So if, if I am looking at a point that's in the solution set, we could say an X value of 20 and a Y value of 40 is in the purple region. So I would choose that as one of my answers. Let's see here. So write two possible solutions. If I had X, which I let, so X was the fruit, and Y was the cheese. So I set an X value of 20. So if I had 20 fruit baskets and then 40 cheese boxes, that was one possible solution. And if I plugged those numbers into the equation, I would get those inequalities satisfied. Another possible solution, so we could go, let's go more on the fruit. So if I went, here's 35. So if I did 35 fruit and let's say 10 on the cheese, 35 fruit and 10 on cheese is a solution to that system right there. So if I trace it over, that's a value of 10. Okay, so that 35. So it says write two possible solutions. I could also have 35 fruit and then 10 cheese. Notice how the sum is more than 20. 20 plus 40 is 60. 35 plus 10 is 45. That's more than 20. If I multiplied, 20 times 5 is 100. 3 times 40 is 120. So I have 100 plus 120 is more than 150. Same thing with the fruit and the cheese. Okay? Looking at the second example, suppose you want to spend no more than $60 buying books. So no more than. That means that I want to spend less than $60. I can also spend $60. Okay. Hardback books cost $12. So nope. There we go. $12 for a hard book plus paperback costs $5. So $5 for a paperback. You also want to buy less than 9 total books. So less than 9. So hardcover plus paperback have to be less than 9. So if I go into Desmos, I can go ahead and I'm going to type those in. So I have $12 times a paperback plus $12 for a hardcover, $5 for a paperback, and that had to be less than or equal to $60. So I'm going to type in 60. And then X plus Y, I wanted less than 9. Okay. Now I can expand a little bit because I don't need such a close window. So you can see, whoops, didn't mean to jump, sorry. So you can see the green line, that's less than or equal to. You can see the purple line, that's a less than, so it's dashed. And if you look at the overlap, it's like this grayish area. So any combination in the gray area is a solution. So I can say 2 hardcover and 2 paperback. I can say 3 hardcover and 4 paperback. Okay, any point in this gray region, obviously we can't go past 0, 0, because if I go past 0, 0, then I'm into negative books. So I'm basically getting rid of that region, and I'm only focusing on the positive axis. Okay. So, writing 2 possible solutions, I said 2 hardcover and 2 paperback was a solution. Okay, that's 2 plus 2 is less than 9, and I'm going to spend less than $60. Another solution we said was if I did 1 hardcover and 6 paperback. Okay, there are so many different solutions. This is just one example. Okay, and so for number 12, I'll just finish it off here. You're just deciding if the ordered pair is a part of the solution set or not. So you have this pink region and this light orange region. So the answers are in this region over here. Okay, this is your solution region. Okay, so if I say 2, 0, 2, 0, it's not in the solution region. So it's on the solid line, but it's not bordering the solution. So it's not a solution. It's on the solid line, not bordering. So that's D. Okay, negative 1, 2. Negative 1, 2. I'm in the pink area, but that's not the solution area. So no, it's not in this shaded region. Okay, 7, 7. So if I go to 7 and up to 7, yeah, that's in the solution. It's in the shaded region. Okay, 5, 6. If I go to 5 up to 6, now that is on a solid line. Solid lines count as solutions if they're bordering the shaded region. So this is yes, it's on the solid line bordering the shaded region. So that would be C. And then lastly, 6, 5. So 6, 5 is right here. 6, 5 would be on the dashed line. And so it's not a solution. Because it's on this dashed line, it does not count. It wouldn't satisfy the inequality. So that's an E. Okay? All right, and that completes our study guide.